This week I was tracking my average protein intake and my total carbs. So I'm going to show you what I ate, give you those numbers, and give you a weigh-in, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week was a better week than last week. I really tried hard not to go out to eat this week, so that was a win. But I did fall off my no alcohol for the month plan for one day. We ended up going out to dinner to a friend's house last Saturday, and I did have wine. I had a lot of wine. So one day, but it did not lead to me binging on non-keto foods or eating really late at night or anything like that. But I did get off of it that one day, got right back on, and I hope to stay strong the rest of the month. So fingers crossed that all goes well. But so this week, what I wanted to do was track my protein intake. I find it very difficult to get all of my protein in without added protein, like protein shakes or a protein bar or things like that. So even a couple of times this week, I did the Quest protein chips, which helped pump up my protein for the day, but I still felt like I wasn't getting as much protein as I was shooting for. I still had a good week as far as food and try to keep it as carnivore, ketovore as possible. But let me just show you what I ate and then we'll chat afterwards. Check it out. Tuesday. This is the blood pressure reading for today, 129/85. So as you know, I used to start my morning off with my blood pressure medication and my statin and all of that stuff. And these days, it's just kind of vitamins that I am taking, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. So these brown ones are echinacea, kind of just to keep my immune system up and feeling fighting off any sickness. I think it's been working, but it could just be a placebo. Who knows? This one is a biotin for my hair, but I've been eating so much protein lately that I'm not sure if I even need it. And then the 3 white ones are the probiotic that I am testing out this month to see how I do with it. I don't feel any different with it. So I may just kind of like use all of these until the bottles are empty and just no longer purchase any more supplements, because my nutrients should be coming from my food and my meat that I am eating. So I plan on doing that. It's like you try to get off of a medication just to put yourself on your own medication of vitamins. So I don't know, I'm testing things out. All right, I've been fasting for almost 20 hours. I think it's like 19 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making my coffee. All right, it is 1:35 and I'm finally hungry. I have some leftover prime rib, which I have no idea how this is going to reheat. So it's probably gonna get overcooked. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll put it in the air fryer and try to heat it up. And then I'm going to eat a couple of these pasture-raised eggs. I believe we've got some horseradish sauce or something in here left over. Got some butter. I'm going to cook these eggs in and hope for the best. Man, I am trying to up my protein, so I am adding 3.5 ounces of turkey just to kind of munch on while I'm making my food. But I honestly don't know if I'll be able to eat again today, and I don't know if I'm going to hit my protein. I'm trying. Maybe if I can get some yogurt in today, I'll hit it. All right, here's my first meal of the day. I cooked 2 eggs in Kerrygold butter, and I reheated the prime rib in the air fryer on the lowest heat possible just to kind of heat it up and not overcook it, but I'm pretty sure it is overcooked, but it's okay. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious anyway. And I did 1 tablespoon of this homemade horseradish sauce that my brother-in-law made on Easter, and this is what I'm eating for today. All right, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my only meal for today just because of how busy we're gonna be this evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out 170 grams of the 0% Fage yogurt so I can get some more protein in. And I think even then I'm still short. But yeah, do my best though. 21 hours of fasting, and I am finally breaking my fast with my coffee. There's no collagen in it. It's just that super creamer. It is 11:10. Get a little bit of a headache today. I'm feeling a little out of it. All right, it is 1:40, and I cannot believe how not hungry I've been most of the day today. So I am now making my first meal of the day. It is a New York strip steak, about 11 ounces. And then I'm gonna do about 3 of these pasture raised eggs. These are my favorite because their yolks are super orange. They're just the better tasting eggs in my opinion. I am cooking it all in Kerrygold butter and hoping I get my protein number hit today, which is, I'm trying to stay between 130 and 150. And currently the 3 eggs and the steak is only about 100 grams of protein. So, and this is probably gonna take care of me for the rest of the day. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the other 30 grams in. We'll see. All right, here is the final outcome. I've got 3 eggs with some Frank's Red Hot and a New York strip steak. And I wanna say, what time is that? It is 2:20. I'm eating my first meal of the day. All right, in an effort to get my protein numbers up, I'm going to pour this in here and measure it. There's 11 ounces in a full shake. This was already open, I guess probably for a protein coffee, maybe Caesar or somebody had. So I have 8 ounces, a little over 8 ounces of the protein shake. I entered that in Carb Manager. My math may be completely off, but I went ahead and entered it in as 3/4 of a shake. To see how it does with my protein number. So a whole shake is 30 grams of protein. And I think this will be it for the day, and I'll start my fasting window until tomorrow. Good morning, happy Thursday. It is 9:20. I've been fasting for almost 19 hours. I probably could have gone longer, but we are heading out to a meeting this morning. So I wanted to grab coffee on my way out because I'm not sure how long we will be gone, and then come back and figure out the food situation for the day. All right, this is my first meal of the day. I ended up making those 2 thin steaks that I had in the fridge. I just wanted to kind of get rid of that package that we had bought. So I am eating them for lunch. It's about 6 ounces of a thin, I guess, ribeye, very, not too fatty. I did 2 eggs cooked in Kerrygold butter, all of it cooked in Kerrygold butter, and then I did about 14 grams of the shredded cheese on top. I'm gonna top it with some Frank's Red Hot. I'm taking it easy for this first meal because I know I'm gonna be making the hamburger patties tonight, and I might be able to make some protein sparing modified fasting hamburger buns. And that's pretty much it. I think with inputting all my numbers into the Carb Manager, I might have hit my protein goal for the day. So I think 1 all week long, it's still better than nothing. All right, this is today's dinner. I've got 8 ounces of ground beef with a New York white cheddar slice, some grilled onions. I made a little concoction of mayo, mustard, and sugar-free ketchup on the side. I've got a pickle spear and a side of Quest protein chips. And this is my meal for today. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been fasting for, I don't know, 12 and a half, 13 and a half hours. Not long at all, but I am already gonna have my coffee this morning. I noticed that when I eat 2 meals, I get hungry the next day. So like all this week, I've had 1 meal and I haven't been hungry. Like when I eat my steak and eggs, holds me all the way, and I'm not even hungry the next day until later. So
Yesterday was the only day that I ate 2 meals, I want to say, and I woke up hungry and I have a headache. So I'm just going to break my fast early, which also helps me break up the different types of fasting that I've been doing this week. So it's good to have long fast and normal 16, 18-hour fast and then shorter fast, just to kind of take your body on that on that ride. I'm going to have my coffee. I should probably check my blood pressure first, then drink my coffee. So let's go see what that is. All right, here's my blood pressure this morning. It's 138/92. It's slightly high, but I wonder if it's because I was up and moving around getting my coffee. And I have that headache, so who knows. All right, it is 10:40 almost, and I'm sitting down for my first meal of the day because I am hungrier than yesterday or the rest of this week. So I am eating a leftover 8-ounce hamburger patty. It was weighed out raw, then cooked yesterday. So 8 ounces, 3 slices of sugar-free bacon, and 2 eggs. This is not everything that I'm going to eat today. I'm sure I'm going to eat again. I'm just not exactly sure what. But breakfast of champions. It is 2:35 and I'm going in with another 8 ounces of ground beef. This time I have the leftover sauteed onions from yesterday. And I'm gonna go ahead and have this bag of Quest chips. We've got 18 grams of protein. I'm trying to pump up the protein as much as possible. So that's what I'm doing for this meal. I'm probably gonna eat this burger with some no sugar added ketchup at my desk. All right, so my goal, when I talk about tracking, I'm not really necessarily tracking calories, or I'm not even really necessarily tracking fat grams. I'm trying to keep my total carbs under 10 or around 10 or below. So I'm not even doing net carbs. I'm doing total carbs, and I'm trying to average at least 130 grams of protein for the week. Now, I think I only hit that number once this week, and everything has been below. So for my average this week, I only averaged 106 grams of protein. Like I said, my goal is 130, so I'm a little bit under. But honestly, when I eat my ribeye and eggs, and sometimes I'm just like full, and I would have to force myself to eat more meat just to get that protein in, and I'm trying to listen to my body. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like a catch-22. It's like you're tracking, trying to see if you're hitting a number, but you're also trying to listen to your body. But if your body's telling you you're full, why would you shove more food in it just to hit a number in an app? So I'm trying to be mindful of that, and I'm trying not to overeat just to try to hit a goal number. But I am trying to find better sources of protein, so that will help my numbers moving forward. As far as total carbs, my total carb average was 6.4 this week. So not bad. I wanted to keep it total carbs 10 or under, and 6.4 isn't bad. Mind you, the majority of my carbs this week either came from yogurt, or it came from the protein chips, or it came from like onions and things like that I added. So all in all, pretty good. I want to continue this next week, as far as it's not necessarily BBBE, because next week I do plan on incorporating some pork or some chicken thighs because I've been craving them. I do have ribeyes. I don't know if I'll do ground beef. I think I have a roast. So I want to kind of have a lot of different options of food, because I know if I have nothing but ground beef on my plate, you know, I'll get full of that and tired of that, you know, pretty quickly, versus if I have a variety of meats, like if I have a chicken thigh and a sausage and then a burger patty, like I can get more protein in that way. So anyway, we're going to kind of experiment a little bit next week. Next weekend, we are going to go check out KetoCon. So I do want to share with you my experience there, because this time Caesar is going to go along with me. So I'm excited to see what his take is on the convention and to learn more and meet more people. So I'm looking forward to that next week in Austin, Texas. So let's talk weigh-in. All right, last week I weighed in at 182.8. This week I weighed in at 180.8. So it is a loss of 2 pounds. So last week when I weighed in, I had gone up a pound. So I went back down that pound and then I lost another pound. I'm really just trying to get to the 170s. I'd be really happy if I can get to the 170s before I head out to KetoCon, just because it's a personal goal of mine to be in that 170 range, or in the 170s range again, to kind of inch closer and closer to my goal, obviously. But that is it. I'm happy with the 2 pound loss. I will take it. I will move forward, and we'll see how we do next week. That is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Hey, let me know, are you gonna go to KetoCon in Austin? Make sure to post it in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever been, if you plan on going this year. And yeah, post that in the comments below. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.